Well, it's June the 11th. It's about 5 after 10. This is where we stayed last night. That's where Ellen will take off this morning, heading for the vaunted Blue Ridge Mountains. We're going to go from, well, by the end of the day, if things go well, he'll have gone from about 1,000 feet, a little less than 1,000 feet actually, up to 3,300 to 3,400 feet. So in about a 14-mile span. So it's going to be a vigorous day, to say the least. We allowed for just doing about 14 miles. It just depends on how he feels, but I mean, we figured it in as a kind of a short day, but a hard day. It's a nice campground. Publicity.
You're in Vesuvius, you know that, don't you?
What's that?
You're in Vesuvius.
We are in Vesuvius? Okay.
As soon as you pass our street down there, you're in Vesuvius.
Okay, that's called Vesuvius from then on. Is that actually the name of the mountain? Or is it just the area?
That's the area.
Yeah. How far does it go? Does it go up to the top up there to the parkway?
All the way to the end of 11, then you got to get on the parkway.
Okay.
You can eat him behind you, pushing you.
He's going to be behind him, pushing him.
Yeah. What was your name again? I'm sorry, I didn't
Alan
catch.
J. Chittum Sr., MallardDuck Campground, MallardDuck Campground.
It's a very pretty campground too.
Yeah.
Whole area is pretty, man. It's just pretty scenic.
Yeah, you would really have to be screwed up to make this happen.
Yeah, it tends to keep it kind of just on the road instead of skidding off or anything.
Well, you can flip this up. I put my hand down and was able to get back on 4-3, but...
So you got to do everything by hand.
Yeah.
You can't flip it back around where you do it with your feet.
No, my feet don't hardly work.
No, I'm just saying. Can you move it back around where you use your feet?
No.
Okay.
You're like, oh man, more dogs, and then a couple of days go by, and then finally you're like, man, I don't want to get up and get chased by dogs today.
Yeah, you talk more about the dogs than the ride.
And then finally you're kind of like, fuck the dogs. They'll do what they're
Most of them kind of stop
Well,
after.
them sounders, 25 feet away, push that button and they'll stop automatically.
Yeah,
It really affects them. It works good.
somebody talked about having one of those. They said it worked pretty good. I've actually found one of the best things I can do, I mean, unless I've got a spot where I can really haul, is just go slow. I just walk on through at about a walking pace and let them bark at me. They don't seem to bother you.
Yeah, most
Well,
of them.
I had a man over yonder, I went to collect the rent. He was here for 2 days, so I went over to collect the rent, and the dog jumped out, bit me on the shoulder.
Oh, shit.
That was a pit bull, bit me right on the shoulder. He aimed for my neck, but I moved, and he got me on the shoulder.
Oh, God.
I took my fist and I nailed that dog.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
But that man told me, he said, he's never done it before.
Yeah.
Well, he did now.
When I opened the door, when he opened the door, he should have came up to the dog.
Yeah.
But, all right, you got to film him. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, gang, we're headed out. We're at Mallard. We're going to take off from here. I think it's about 15 or so, and we're going to shoot up to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Shoot up. I think I'm going to trudge up. It's supposed to be pretty good, steep climb, so we've been looking at this one for a while. Now, they said Big A was huge, and it turned out to not be that big of a deal. But I talked to a guy, and he actually said that he thought the exact same thing last year. And when he got to it, it ended up being really something. So, I don't know. I think we're in for a climb today. So, that's about that.
Well, it's about almost, not quite 10:30, but about that, a little over half mile. I just got back on to just say that we actually got started by the time it was all done at about 9:20 or 10:20 local time, and we were at 348 yards elevation. So I thought we could kind of keep track of how far up we go. So gonna multiply that, by 3 to get the. We're over, 1,000 feet right now, but not by a whole lot. We're about a mile and a half in. Again, just a little bit of what it looks like around here. There's a log cabin there.
Here, say hi to the camera.
Hi. You look really great. Kind of rectangular, but other than that, you look really good.
were just on the. He was doing a video of me as I packed.
So we're at 20 minutes to 11, and it's exactly 2 miles in when we talked to Andrea. And we've gone up about 33 feet. Well, we're at almost 3 miles. Alan's a little bit back yet, but not much. He's probably going almost as fast as me. I'm doing about 15 right now, and let's see, we're going up about 60 feet or so. The further we go here, and the little bit we've gone up so far, we're going to take it means that we got more in a short distance, so it's not all that encouraging. You see the mountain peak right up in front of us there. We'll look on here later on and try to tell you some of the peaks. Some of them have names here. It's about 10 to 11. We're a little over 3 miles.
You see the bridge back there?
Yeah, over the pieces of it, you mean, or? Yeah. So we're a little over 3 miles, like I said, and when we clear this again, the mountains the big hill I saw up there, or the mountain that I was just talking about a little bit ago, is either South Mountain or McClure Mountain, and they look like they're up in the range of 25 to 3,000 feet. We're at 4 miles. It's about 5 to 11. Alan's maybe a tenth of a mile behind me or so. I'm cruising about the same speed he's going. Our little creek is just following us along here. We're following it, I guess I should say.
Stop your rambling. Stop your counting. Stop staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and family.
This is 5 miles. I guess I missed it. There was a house up on that ridge that really looked nice. This is quite a view from up there. But it's about 2 minutes. It's almost just about 11 o'clock. We just crossed 5 miles. Starting to go up a bit. Going up about 150 feet, but it looks like we maybe started to get a kind of a steady grade, even though it's not much of one. Well, it's about just a little under 6.5 miles. It was what I thought. We went down, we went up that hill, we come back down, and then I'm going to run up here because it looks like we start back up again, and if things are kind of like they look, we'll probably keep going up. Well, maybe one more little bit. Well, we're at just about 7 miles I am, and Alan's only a little bit behind me. It looks like the elevation maps, excuse me, pretty accurate up to here. We went up a little in the hill, then dipped down again, and went up again. Now we're dipping back down, almost exactly where it showed it. But it's still awful gradual on the other side, and maybe, I mean, the total elevation change is probably only about 300 feet so far. Probably about 7.5 miles in, maybe a little more, and I just saw the sign that says Vesuvius, so I guess we're officially in Vesuvius. But I think it's still quite a distance away to the town. Well, it's about 11:20:35. We're at 8.2 miles up. And it looks like we're going to get started on the gradual climb, or maybe not so gradual climb, on up the mountain.